Thank you for joining us. New information coming in about a Waukesha condo evacuated over concerns it could collapse.
65 people living in that building on West Avenue were forced out of their homes after an engineer said that it was unsafe.
And that they had been discussing some conditions and identified a condition that was immediately dangerous to life and health, meaning that, hey, it was unsafe to be in the building, that collapse could occur at any time.
Issues with the building were first reported last year. In June of 2020, there were concerns about the balconies. Several more inspections kept revealing more and more problems until last night the building was finally declared unsafe. The condo's owner has now installed structural shoring on the building that will help to immediately stabilize it. Two nearby properties close to this building have also been evacuated because they are in a possible collapse zone. People in those buildings will be able to move back in. It's just not clear when anyone from the damaged building can get back inside. This all happened so very suddenly as residents got word they would not be allowed back in their homes.
So Rebecca Clough goes in depth onto what safeguards, if any, are in place.
The Waukesha Fire Chief says no one checks the structural integrity of a building in this city unless there's work being done to it. But because there were contractors working at this building, we're having a very different conversation today. The people living at Horizon West Condominiums have a windstorm to thank for their safety, according to the Waukesha Fire Department. Chief Steve Howard says the storm started to expose a structural issue no one could previously see.
By peeling that soffit off, it really exposed problems that were there that probably wouldn't have been detected until something catastrophic would have happened.
Every year, an average of 8 buildings collapse worldwide, killing dozens each time. According to the Waukesha Fire Department, there are regular fire prevention inspections, but not structural inspections of buildings.
We do annual inspections of the building there.
But you don't do structural inspections?
Correct.
So who does that and how often does that happen?
There is no requirement for structural inspections that I'm aware of unless there's a deficiency that's identified.
The contractor working on the condo says it was their work that helped uncover the problem was much bigger than anyone realized.
We were hired about 6 months ago to remove the balconies from the building because they were structurally defect. Once we removed the balconies, we found other structural defects in the building, of which we brought to the city.
The city says part of the problem with the 1966 condo building stems from how it was built and maintained.
The building was met code at that time, but it doesn't meet code today. And there was maintenance issues on the building that need to be taken care of.
It just reinforces the fact that building owners need to review their buildings and make sure they're taking care of preventative maintenance in order to make sure that structural issues do not exist.
The fire chief says if you have safety concerns about where you're living, start with either the owner of the building or the condo board. If you don't get answers, then call the city. Reporting in Waukesha, Rebecca Clough, TMJ4 News.
All right, Rebecca, thank you. We do have breaking news now on this condo building, and it is going to be a big change for everybody who is used to living there. Our Taylor Lumpkin just talked with the contractor who informed the authorities this building was in danger of collapsing.
This contractor told us that no one will be able to live in the building again. People will be allowed back in tomorrow, though, for a time and only for 10 minutes to grab whatever they can and then get out.
Taylor will have more information coming up on this tonight on TMJ4 News at 10. But once again, the contractors have ruled this building is not inhabitable and everybody has to get their stuff tomorrow and get out.